I know it may sound like I'm exaggerating, but I'm telling you right now, you better get ready for the damage control for Assassin's Creed Shadows that's going to be flooding social media in the next days. The game will be released on March 20th and we've got previews already of what's to come. We've seen the pure travesty of gameplay that it provides, historically inaccurate environment in which it's being based, which by the way was edited in Yasuke's article multiple times ever since the discussion sparked, and now we've got non-binary romantic options as well. I'm tired of it. Listen, I'm not a black person and I can't speak on behalf of any black person ever. But if there's any black viewer right now, can you confirm if by any chance you feel like rather than having a new black character to represent you as they claim, you feel tokenized and talked down constantly by big corporations claiming to even care about you or your people? It's a serious question, because if it were me, I would feel belittled every time social media spreads this behavior in which anything black related is free of any sort of criticism or labeled as racist otherwise. But this is no big news for us. We know for a fact that this is not the last thing that's gonna happen with these games released. Oh no, prepare for the damage control that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Prepare for Reddit, 4chan, Facebook, Twitter and even TikTok videos defending the plot and decisions of this game. Prepare yourself to see multiple users complaining about how the gaming industry is racist, fascist and every internet derogative term available. Hell, even expect this video to have a massive dislike ratio for even talking about this game. I guarantee you that the game won't be out for maybe an hour or two and people will talk about it as if they had completed the game or even enjoyed it as they claim. The state of gaming has become such a joke that rather than laughing at a South Park joke of put a chick in it and make her lame and gay becomes less and less a joke and more a reality. The check marks for DEI have become a meme in itself. And this has happened before, mind you. It happened with The Last of Us 2 and God of War Ragnarok 2. I've seen the lamest and laziest videos defending the decisions of DEI inclusion with arguments such as, and I quote, "It's their game and they can do whatever they want with it." I wish I was kidding and I wish I was exaggerating, but it's true. I've seen it, you've seen it, and you will all see it too with this game too. It may sound a bit of an apocalyptic premonition, but I can assure you there will be boosted posts on Facebook with thousands of fake likes about a Reddit post that was read on TikTok regarding how much the game is actually good. People refuse to play it and criticize it because they have unhinged hate. It really does make you wonder, is the dead internet theory real after all? Like, are we just consuming bait posts at this point and there's no real integrity when it comes to providing an honest opinion regarding any product? Of course, if I get any hate comments on this video beforehand, I know it's going to be because they haven't seen this other half of the video, which is the one I'm going to tell you right now, to the viewer who watched the entirety of it. To you, I love you and I hope everything in your life turns out well. Let's play devil's advocate and ignore the DEI and romantic options that have been presented, and let's focus on the gameplay alone or the story itself. What if these are bad as well? What if the game becomes repetitive, redundant, empty, and like it drags for too long? I've seen the gaming footage and I'm sure you have as well. Everyone's reaction was negative towards it because it feels like a massive downgrade to Ghost of Tsushima, for example. And the story? What if the story is actually bad and leaves nothing but a bad impression on players? This is Ubisoft we're talking about here, and we have seen them making mistake after mistake after mistake. Take Star Wars Outlaws, which has been criticized not just because of the choice of the character's looks, but because of its awful gameplay, multiple glitches, and underwhelming story. You can have a base of criticism and have a cesspool of people criticizing your company, but why is it that every single time all gamers unite against a product, suddenly it's the audience's fault and never the company's? I'm tired of ranting. Seriously, I am. I miss those times where a game that didn't look appealing was just that, not appealing. I miss those times when a game announcement actually meant something big and didn't turn into a race or a social war. I miss those times when social media was used to interact with real people. instead of paid bots used to promote or defend a messy product. I know I'm not alone in this, but before you lose your marbles and start raging against a random nobody on social media, remember that there's gonna be a pushback ready from the company to defend this game on every possible scenario. It's understandable as well, since they need to make a profit out of this product, but to be ready for any backlash even before the game is released? I know it sounds paranoid, but it has happened before, and the damage control department has acted like this already. Very elaborated reviews that only promote the positives of a game for a modern audience that doesn't exist, resulting in a new Concord situation. You get the backlash from the Western audience and you get the backlash from Eastern audiences, and you still defend it like everyone else is in the wrong. That's straight up sociopathic behavior. But hey, I suppose I'm just another random nobody whose voice means absolutely nothing and I'm just promoting hate, right? Tell you what, tell me what you think instead. I know this has been a video about just a rant, but I genuinely want to know your opinion on the matter. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I overreacting? Am I just stating what's already known by everyone? I want to read what you have to say. This has been Wano, and thank you for watching.